Hey, welcome to All About Guitar Academy. Today we're going to have some fun. You know, about a year ago, my very first video that I put out was how to play the blues with one finger. And, you know, a lot of time has passed since then. I've actually had a couple comments on a new video showing the same thing. So we're going to do that today. If you're brand new at guitar, I've got good news for you because today you're going to learn how to play a blues riff with one finger, and then we're going to do it with two fingers. Okay, that's coming right up. Hey, welcome back to All About Guitar Academy. My name is Robert Strom, and I've been teaching guitar lessons for many, many years. I love working with brand new guitarists. So if you're brand new at guitar, this video is just for you. We're going to look at how to play a blues riff with one finger. All right, and I'm going to move the camera up here closer so you can see what I'm doing down here on the fretboard. So make sure your guitar is in tune before we get started, and let's jump right in. So we are going to start this exercise on string number 5. So I count my strings like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. String number 5 is our open A string. All right, so that string is going to provide us with the bass part of this blues riff, and you'll see what I mean. Now, we're going to take finger number 1, and I number my fingers like this: 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, and the thumb is considered the thumb. So we're not going to be using the thumb for this exercise today, but you'll notice I keep my thumb up here, and that's because I'm able to mute or cushion strings so that they're unable to be heard. For example, I can mute them with my thumb. And it's also a really good practice to keep your thumb up here, especially when you're starting out with chords and riffs like what we're going to be playing today. So let's start on string number 5. And we're going to put finger number 1 right here on the 2nd fret of string number 4. So that note sounds like this. All right, and I'm going to play string number 5 open with that note. Should sound like that. All right, and in the guitar world, we actually call that an A5 chord. It's the beginnings of a power chord, and I'm not going to get into all of that today, but let's just keep it simple, and let's start with finger number 1 on fret number 2 of string number 4, and we're going to play these two strings together simultaneously. So that's string 5 and 4. All right, then we're going to slide this finger up a whole step, what we call a whole step, which is 2 frets, to this note right here, and we're also going to play that open string number 5 with string number 4. So I'll start from here, then we're going to slide up to here, and then we're going to slide back down, and then slide back up here, and then slide back up here. So we put all that together, and we're going to add a little rhythm to it like this: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, just like that. All right, that might take a little practice if you've never done this before, but that's what this video is all about. So we want you to practice sliding up and sliding back down with finger number 1, just like that. Okay, now we're going to add something here. We're going to add another note. We're going to slide up a half a step. So we're going to slide up to the next fret up and play that note with our open string number 5. So we've got it. I'm going to start from the beginning. Slide up. back down. All right, and that's all we're doing, and we're just using the one finger, finger number 1. Now we're going to change to another key. We're going to change over to the key of D, or a D chord, which we would call a D5. And all we have to do is take this finger number 1, move it down towards the floor over one string on fret number 2. So now we're on string number 3 of fret number 2, and we're going to play this open string right here, which is string number 4, and that is a D note right there, or D string, what we call. We're going to play those two simultaneously. We're going to do the same thing on these two strings as we did on string 5 and 4. Now we're going to use strings 4 and 3. Okay, next thing we're going to do is change to E. And this is an E5 power chord. And what we're doing is moving our index finger towards our face, one string. So now we're going to be using string 6 and 5. And we're going to put our index finger, finger number 1, on fret number 2 of string 5. And we're going to play those notes simultaneously. Okay, now let's put all of this together, and we're going to play it a little bit differently as far as how many times we play each chord. And I'll show you what I mean. Follow along with me. We're going to start in A, then we're going to go to D, then back to A, E, and then back to A. All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 1. Back to A. Now to E. A. And then we end on that A5 chord. All right, congratulations. If you played that, you just played the blues with one finger. Now we're going to try two fingers. Okay, all we're going to do now is we're going to add our finger number 3. Okay, we've got finger 1 right here on this A5 power chord. And we've got finger number 3. And we're just going to, now this might be a little tough for you if you've never done this before. Might feel a little uncomfortable. But what we're going to do, instead of sliding up and down like that, it makes a lot more sense to use finger number 3 to hit this note here instead of sliding back and forth. Now, don't get me wrong. If you're brand new at this, sliding back and forth is going to be really good practice for you. But if we can utilize finger number 3, you're going to see that that makes it not only easier to play the blues riff, but it's going to exercise your coordination between your fingers here. So let's try the same thing we just did, but let's use finger number 3 to hit these notes up here. All right, you ready? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, and... to A. All right, very good. So if you follow along with me, congratulations, you've learned how to play the blues with 2 fingers. Okay, and this is a simple, easy blues riff. I totally would agree with you on that. But this was one of the first things that I ever learned when I picked up a guitar. Somebody showed me this. So I hope this helped you out today. If it did, please remember to like and subscribe. We've got guitar lessons every single week just for you. And if you want to learn how to play the guitar in as little as 6 weeks or less, make sure you go to allaboutguitaracademy.com and you can get a free ebook that goes through basic open chords and gets you started on playing guitar right away. And we start out real easy with 2-finger chords. So I hope to see you there, and I hope you'll keep playing the blues. All right, stay tuned for more.